Sentencing in, we're hearing, Joe Pike.
Yeah, breaking news. Judge Alison Nathan has sentenced Ghislaine Maxwell to 20 years in prison with 5 years of supervised release. Now, Ghislaine Maxwell is 60 years old. She's already served 2 years, almost 2 years in custody. So she will be approaching her 80th birthday when she gets out of prison. Now, certainly prosecutors wanted something far longer, between 30 and 55 years. And one victim of Ghislaine Maxwell told me going into court she wanted Ms. Maxwell to die in jail. But one thing that was particularly dramatic that has happened in the last half hour is finally we have heard from Ms. Maxwell, who is now, of course, a convicted sex trafficker, but through the many years of this legal saga has said almost nothing. She did in court apologise for how for the impact of what has happened on victims, on young women whose lives are, of course, diminished, damaged, destroyed by Jeffrey Epstein's abuse. She recognises that she was close friends with him and really regrets that, but she did not apologise for her own role in Jeffrey Epstein's crimes, because, of course, she groomed young girls as young as 14 for him to sexually abuse. The reason, of course, Ghislaine Maxwell hasn't probably apologised is she still intends to appeal her sentence. Her conviction, sorry. She still intends to appeal that conviction on 5 different counts of sex trafficking, and that will follow in the coming weeks and months. As for now, she has been sentenced to 20 years in jail and 5 years of post-sentence relief. So it is likely she will be in her late 70s, almost 80, by the time she leaves custody. We should be hearing from some of those victims who gave impact statements in court. We expect some of them to speak outside court. Certainly there were tears in the courtroom as they explained how that abuse had impacted their lives. One spoke about self-harm, alcoholism, the inability to form a relationship, the fact she hadn't had children, which she pointed towards Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein as the reason for that. And she also said she'd attempted suicide 2 times. It's been an emotional, dramatic day at the court here in New York City, and it is not over. We'll be hearing from some of those victims outside court and some lawyers.